I do not know how to cook rice. Good morning and welcome to the vlog. So I have been eating like utter garbage lately, and you can see it in my skin that I'm breaking out a lot more on my neck, on my shoulders, and it's all because my nutrition has been totally out of whack pretty much since like Christmas. So what I want to do to remedy that situation is get back into meal prepping. So typically I meal prep my lunches. I have very simple breakfasts, and then dinners is where I'm creative each night. But lately I haven't been doing that, so I've just been sort of grabbing whatever's quick and available, and usually that's not the best food. So I made a list for the grocery store. Looks really long, but it's not that much. I'm debating if I should clean the kitchen before I go to the grocery store. Yeah, I'm gonna clean the kitchen before I go to the grocery store. That way when I come back, I can jump right into meal prep. I'm feeling like I want to do a kitchen declutter soon. Is that something you guys would be interested in seeing? Because if so, I can film it. But putting away the dishes just now, I'm seeing some odds and ends that I feel like I don't need anymore. So let me know if you're interested in that. I'm gonna continue cleaning my kitchen. Kitchen is clean, and I wanted to really quickly show you guys how I do. Let me put that down. I wanted to really quickly show you guys how I meal prep, because I think it's different than most people. So what I do is I only meal prep my lunches, because I feel like lunch is sort of the pain point of the day, where if I'm integrated in what I'm doing, I don't want to stop to cook a meal. So what I do, and this might not make any sense, I'm just doing sort of the cliff notes of what I do. If you want an entire video about how I meal prep, I can make that for you, but this is sort of like the abridged version. But what I do is I do dinner, lunch, snacks, and breakfast, and I pick like 3 to 4 dinners for the week, because there's usually leftovers to carry us through 7 days. I pick 2 or 3 lunches, a couple of snacks, and then like 1 or 2 breakfast type foods. Then what I do is I try to see what ingredients can carry over into multiple meals. So like if I buy red peppers, I can use that for cashew chicken stir fry. I can also use that for like a fried rice type situation, and wow, I can't read my own handwriting. Oh, and honey mustard chicken with vegetables. So that's 3 meals, but 1 ingredient. I think that's what makes meal prepping for me go so seamlessly, is because there's variety. Because if I ate the same thing every day for lunch, I would want to die. But there's similar ingredients in each, so that it all is cohesive when going to the grocery store, and you're not wasting a bunch of food because you're buying like, you know, a bag of lettuce, but then you only need this much for 1 meal, whatever. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I might cut literally all of this out. But that's what I do. I plan, and then I categorize. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go to the stores. I'm gonna come back home with everything that I have, and then try to make what I just said make sense. See you soon. I'm at Trader Joe's now, and the line is literally around the building, and it just started raining. So I might have to roll over the actual cooking of all of the food until tomorrow, because I still have stuff that I have to do today in addition to meal prep. So I'm gonna go stand in that line in the rain and then get home, and depending upon what time it is, I'll either meal prep today or tomorrow, but for you it'll be the same video, so makes no difference. Just got home. Here's all the groceries I have to put away. Is there anything better than a freshly stocked fridge? I think not. Lots of color going into these meals. I'm so excited. I'm also excited because they had purple sweet potatoes, which don't taste any different than regular sweet potatoes, I don't think. But they add a lot more beautiful colors. So I'm excited. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Welcome back. It is now Thursday, the day we are meal prepping. So, like I said yesterday, I meal prep my lunches and I slightly meal prep my snacks and dinners. So what I'm gonna start by doing is just chopping all of the fruits and vegetables, getting that handled, and then I will get into the protein and carbs and actual cooking of everything. I've been chopping these tomatoes one by one and it's taking forever. So I want to try that little hack that I saw, I think on Facebook like 5 years ago, that they do with grapes. Is it working? They're all falling out. Ah! So a couple of tips while I'm in between prepping stages is, as far as vegetables, I like to prep everything I have because then I'm more inclined to use it later in the week. If I don't cut it up, sometimes I'm so lazy that it just ends up going bad in the fridge. And the same thing goes with fruit. So my fruit, I wash it right when I get it because there are some days where I am so lazy that the thought of even just rinsing fruit is too daunting to me, and then it ends up going bad and I grab chips or whatever instead. So wash your fruit, chop your vegetables. It takes time, but it saves you time and money throughout the week in, not having to cut them later on and also not wasting money. So tip number 1 and 2, I guess. I'm gonna be cooking rice. Now, I have a secret. I do not know how to cook rice. I have had probably 15 people in my life try to show me how to cook rice, and I just can't figure it out. I've had my dad show me, I've had my mom show me, I've even had Vietnamese friends tell me, oh, white people don't cook rice correctly. Here's how you do it with the one knuckle, with the water. I don't know how, but I always mess up rice. What I do to kind of hack the system with my inability to cook rice, I use these microwave heat up rices. So I'm gonna be microwaving 3 packs of brown rice and 1 pack of white rice. That way they are ready when it's time to actually put all the meals together. I'm at a point now where I sort of have to stop until my protein is done in the meal, so I will see you in 45 minutes. Welcome back! So the chicken and salmon are done, and while they were cooking, I put everything into little individual bins. Now, this is another way that I'm a little bit different with my meal prep, is I don't put the whole meal together and then put it in a bin and put it in the fridge. I keep all the ingredients separate. And the reason I do that is because, particularly with vegetables, they tend to get soggy after 1 or 2 days if I put them in the fridge all together. So it's actually lunchtime for me right now, so I want to show you how I build this bowl. And then, like I said, if you want me to do an entire dedicated video to meal prep, kind of how I plan things, how I shop, how I prepare things, feel free to let me know in the comments down below and I would be happy to make that video for you. So let me bring you in. Hello. This is the best way I could figure out how to show you this. So, have all my ingredients. We're gonna start with a little bit of rice. And it really does make lunch so much easier than having to actually cook every day. You just throw it all together, kind of whatever you're feeling, and pop it in the microwave. We're gonna do purple sweet potatoes. Edamame. Good source of plant protein here with this edamame. So I have chicken and salmon prepped for these lunches. Today I'm gonna choose salmon, so let me get a spatula. And you just sort of do this assembly line style. Got some tomatoes, got some cucumbers, lots of color in this particular meal. And why I like to meal prep these type of bowls is because I can swap out some of the vegetables and protein and sauces throughout the week, and it doesn't feel like I'm eating the same thing every single day. And then I have a choice between 2 sauces. I can either do Magnific sauce from Trader Joe's, or the balsamic glaze, which I think is what I'm gonna do today. I think it'll pair well with the salmon. And that's pretty much it. Then every day you have a nice little power bowl. You can customize it so that you don't get bored. Perfect for meal prep. And then all of these vegetables that are chopped, I can either use in tomorrow's breakfast or I can apply them to dinners so that dinner is just that much easier to cook. If you like this kind of content, please give it a like, subscribe if you're not already. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.